Welcome back in. United Way of Greater Toledo is stepping in with its 4th annual United for the Holidays initiative. Wendy Pestrue with United Way is here to talk about the need they're seeing and how the community can help. Thanks for being here today.
Great to be here.
So this is 4 years now for this campaign. Yeah. What exactly is it?
So annually, one of the things we found was years ago, we get a lot of calls into 211, our resource line, and people want to find holiday foods. A lot of folks would really prefer to make a meal at home as opposed to go and get a prepared meal. So we realized it was a good idea to start really finding the resources for these kids and packing up a few days of food focused on those holiday needs so that families could enjoy that time together.
Yeah, they're like, I might not be able to get the turkey, but I want to be able to cook it for my family. Yeah. So why do you think this year in particular is going to be especially important to help folks in our community?
Well, as we know, inflation has gotten worse, and we are seeing a larger call volume to 211 for resources. And then recently, that question about the disruption around SNAP benefits, a lot of households made some sort of difficult choices, and they're finding themselves, even though the SNAP benefits are coming back into place, it takes a minute and there were other expenses going out the door. So this year more than ever, the requests have gone up and we're ready to fulfill that need.
Right. So there's people who are identified as Alice families. Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, a lot of your SNAP benefits folks land in this place. Okay. These are folks asset limited, income constrained, employed. They are working, but they have a really tough time making ends meet, because when you start to look at the budgeting for, say, childcare and food and housing, utilities, healthcare, I mean, you imagine how the prices have increased on this. Salaries haven't always kept up, so these folks are working hard, but it just gets really tough.
Yeah, and the dollars just don't add up the way you need them to provide maybe this beautiful meal for your family and make those memories. So what difference can this holiday meal mean and make for these families?
Well, I think there's a lot of dignity behind being able to celebrate together and to feel like you're sort of a part of the world everyone else is. I think you see that a lot, with television and media and all the things and people celebrating. These families, everybody wants to be a part of it just the same. So making that as easy to do is really nice. You want to make that as easy to do as possible. Also, we at United Way really want to look at how do you mitigate food costs, because that's pretty fungible and something we can work on. And that way people can be sure to cover their, say, raising utility prices with it getting colder outside. Obviously, we've got, Christmas coming. People might want to get gifts. There's different things. Food is an easy one to start moving the numbers around and really help folks with.
And help people out. And the community can step up here and help as well. So talk a little bit about some of those opportunities that'll be available for people as we approach Thanksgiving and Christmas too.
Well, United Way has a new volunteer platform we're very excited about, and Toledoans love to volunteer for things. I especially always say like to stuff stuff, whether it's food kits, backpacks, that kind of thing.
Like, we could do this.
It's a team effort. Great thing too is you can bring your family, anybody under the age of 18. So we have a few volunteer slots right before Thanksgiving, so go to our website and check those. Okay. But even after the holiday, and I know a lot of kids need to get community service hours in for high school and everything, so please check it out, because in the coming weeks we'll have several other things that will pop up related to the holidays. And just as always, if you want to volunteer and take a moment to give back, we're always available to you at United Way in our volunteer work.
Yeah, and as you said, people like to stuff things. So, but what is it? What have you noticed from the volunteers when they come out and they do events like that?
They have a good time, for starters, because we have the music cranked up and it's active. We always joke, get your steps in, that kind of thing. But they're having fun being together. And then we always do kind of a discussion about who's getting the resources they're building and why, and an appreciation for that. One of the most profound things is foster care kits. We do those, and when a child is taken out of a home very abruptly like that, sometimes they don't even get to grab a toy. And a foster kit will have lots of contents that, are for a child and child-friendly. So you name it, we like to build it, but this time, especially with the holidays and those meals family will prepare, makes people feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. So this could be a great opportunity for your family. Maybe make it a tradition, even say, we're going to do this every Thanksgiving time. My family's going to come out and we're going to do this together, but also learn about what the needs are in our community and have that appreciation as well. Because it may be one paycheck, it may be one car repair that puts somebody in a place where they're calling 211 and they're asking
Absolutely.
for help.
It's medication, expensive medication, things, you're right. And and when people fall behind it, just the cascade gets worse. So,
Yep. So you can volunteer. Tell us the website again where people, that portal where people can go.
You know,
and
right when you
sign
go
up.
to the United Way landing page, United Way of Greater Toledo, you will find there's opportunities to volunteer. And if for some reason you can't volunteer, we can always take a contribution to our United for Food Fund, and we will plug that into those who need it most. We're monitoring all of the pantries and all of our 211 partners to see who needs resources.
Yeah, so either time or money, both are helpful. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate it. Yep.